What's up, captains? Welcome back to the other decks. My name's Casual Adobo, and today we're going to be talking about the other tournaments, the 32-person Discord webcam tournament that I'm going to be holding on Sunday, the 15th. Should have been Sunday, January the 15th. The camera's on, my brain's mush. But before we go into all of the details, I do want to introduce a special guest. This content creator has absolutely been killing it this year. Very recently, in the last few months, has actually surpassed 1,000 subs in a pretty quick time, if I gotta say so myself. I'm super honored to say that he has agreed to be the co-commentator for the tournament. So with that, I would like to introduce Blackbeard TCG.
How's it going, everybody? What an amazing intro. Thank you so much. It's your boy Ryan, aka Blackbeard TCG, and yeah, I am super excited. And as he said, I will be joining in as a co-commentator. It is going to be an absolute blast.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. I was telling you before the call that you were actually one of the first people I wanted to ask to co-commentate the tournament, co-cast, just because I think what you've been doing, you've absolutely been killing it when it comes to your YouTube videos, and just the energy that you bring is something that I think we need, a lot more of in the One Piece game, just because it is so new.
Right.
It's just building up the excitement. Anytime I hear you talk, like I'm getting hyped. So
that's awesome. That's great. Well, hopefully I'll be able to bring that hype to your stream. And yeah, everybody that's watching, this tournament is going to be so much fun. So obviously I know you're going to get into it and talk about the specifics later, but everybody stay tuned for this event because it's going to be amazing.
Absolutely, I'm super excited, and it's something that we're, doing for the first time on my channel and for my Discord. But I think this is going to be a really fun, tournament, and also too for anyone who's participating in the Treasure Cup next month. I think it's going to be a good warm-up sort of event.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. It's going to be really good for us to be able to see what people are going to be playing at Treasure Cup potentially, right? Maybe not everybody wants to bring out all their tricks of the trade right now this early, but it'll be interesting to see what the meta is going to look like for us for English release, right? Because everybody kind of has their own local scenes, but I think that this will really be like a first like online tournament within the community, so it'll be really cool to see what the meta ends up developing as.
For sure, absolutely. So let's go ahead and talk about the actual details of the tournament itself. So in terms of the event, I am going to be structuring it very much like the Treasure Cup format, just so that we can, get some meaningful practice in for those who want to do it. So it is going to be a webcam tournament, so you do need to have webcam access, Swiss format, and then it is going to be best of 1 games, 35-minute rounds, plus the 5-minute overtime.
Nice.
The only slight difference that we're going to have from the Treasure Cup is that for our event, there is no top cut, just because it is going to be a 32-person tournament, and 32-person players is the cap for that at this time. But yeah, no top cut for this one, just because don't quite really need it. The other thing that I want to mention is card legality. So we are following the same legal cards that are going to be in the Treasure Cup, which means that non-English cards are illegal. Star Deck 5, which isn't even out, is illegal. And then Event Pack 1, which is the Treasure Cup packs, are illegal. Mostly because they don't exist currently. But yeah, so Blackbeard, I did want to ask you, based on sort of the best of 1 format, and given that these are 35-minute rounds, what do you predict we're gonna see for decks in terms of strategy as well as popular leaders?
Yeah, sure. That's a great question. Honestly, for me, obviously, I have my blue bias, and I won't let that bias come into my commentating. But honestly, I do think that we'll see a decent amount of Doflamingo. Funnily enough, Doflamingo wasn't that popular in the Japanese OPO1 format, but it seems like, at least with the people that I've been talking with, going to my various locals and things like that, there seems to be a lot of Doflamingo players. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we end up seeing that. In terms of other leaders, of course, we all know Eustace Kid, very very, very strong. Would not be surprised to see him. But also, I do want to say, because it is best of one, I will be really, really curious to see how many Kaidos end up turning up to the tournament, because we all know Kaido is Onigashima.deck. Obviously, it could still function without it, but you know, it kind of sucks if it's best of one and you don't see that Onigashima and then you end up losing because of it. It'll be interesting to see if people kind of wean off of the Kaido, lean more towards the Laws or the Kids or the Doflamingos of the world.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with you that Kaido in a best of one format does feel a little worse than maybe if you look at the the Japanese meta, the Asian meta, where Kaido and Luffy kind of were pretty dominant, and Zoro as well. I will say your thought on Dofi, I think, is correct. And in the English meta, it does seem that everyone is trying to make Dofi work. And so I am curious to see if someone's going to pull through and make Dofi work for this event.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm also curious to see if we're going to see anybody want to play. Because obviously, like you said, it's going to be more so for practice, getting ready for Treasure Cup. Obviously, there might be people that want to take it super sweaty. Maybe there might not be as many people that want to do that. But I'm very curious to see if we get any other dual color leaders. I know I've heard some rumblings of people talking about Blurple Crocodile, right? That would be really, really cool to see. I think that he's a decent mid-tier deck, but who knows, right? I think that Blurple Croc could be something that's interesting. But also Red-Green Luffy. Actually, there was a Red-Green Luffy deck that performed decently well in Japan in OPO1, and it's also doing a little bit of things in OPO2. So who knows? We might end up seeing that too.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that this tournament, because of the semi-casual nature of it, is an opportunity to see some really interesting things kind of come out of the woodworks. Especially for competitive players, maybe they don't want to reveal the deck that they're actually going to the tournament. Maybe their side deck, their secondary deck that they've been practicing. They want to see if they can kind of get that up and running. Curious to see if we'll see any King or Uta decks.
Ooh, that would be so spicy. That would be definitely fun to commentate and probably even more fun to watch.
Absolutely. Yeah, it'll just be us kind of like in shock of like, they're doing what now?
What if we see a King mirror match?
My God, if we saw a King mirror match, geez, that would be that's a tournament highlight worthy for sure.
There you go.
But awesome. So, like I said, the tournament itself is going to be on January 15th. Round 1 is going to be starting at 12 p.m. So, all of this is going to be happening on the Other Decks Discord, which there is a link for that down below in the description. So, head over there. In terms of when we're going to be opening up registration for this. So, how to register on Friday, January 6th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm on Eastern Time, so all the times I mentioned are Eastern. I'm going to be putting up a Google Sheet a Google form in my Discord, and that's going to have all the information that I need for the tournament. So real quick, we do have some prize support for the top 4 players of the tournament. If you get first in this tournament, you will be receiving this beautiful one-piece OPO1 Romance Dawn booster box sealed. So that is pretty nice. But if you get second, you're going to get half the box of the second booster box that I purchased for this, as well as the promo card, the box topper that comes in it. And then for third place, I forget the exact numbers. Let me pull it up in my Discord, because yes, I am reading. If you win third place, you're going to get 8 packs out of this, and then for fourth, you're going to get the remaining 4 packs out of this. So a little bit of prize support for everyone. One important detail I wanted to mention about this is that for non-members who are looking to sign up, registration is going to be first come first serve. So as soon as the roster is filled up, we're not going to be able to take in any more players. And because of huge shipping costs for non-members, I won't be able to ship this outside of the US. So the only people who can, if you win top 4, I can only mail this out to US non-members. Now, I keep mentioning the non-members thing because, as you may or may not know, this YouTube channel actually has a membership program. And so if you are a member of the Other Decks Grand Fleet, if you are a commander of the Other Decks Grand Fleet, you do have guaranteed participation in this tournament if you want it, but you still need to sign up through the Google form, just so I know that you're interested in it. But if you are, you do have guaranteed participation, and if you happen to win it and you are outside the US, I will mail it out to you. The whole reason for this is like I said, because of shipping costs. The income I made off the channel very recently was enough to pay for the prize support, but not necessarily for huge amounts of shipping. Hopefully we do get to a point where we can, host a tournament that is more global, where I can send it to anyone who participates, wherever they are. But for right now, if you are outside the US and want to participate, you consider joining the membership, and that way you can get the prize support. But overall, I'm super excited that, in my journey as a content creator, I've been able to, one, get paid for making videos, and two, be able to reinvest that into the prize support, just because, if you've noticed, OP01 Romance Dawn, kind of hard to find nowadays.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is for certain.
Yeah, so Blackbeard, I mean, do you think that the prize support that we have is pretty good for winning the tournament?
Hey man, I think that it's absolutely sublime. There's no other word to use. I mean, if we just look at the prices of boxes these days, I mean, it's just absolutely absurd. So if somebody's able to enter into this event, take first place, be able to get a box home, I mean, come on, what more could you want?
Yeah, I think this is a good way to, really say thank you to the community that we've created over the last couple months, and honestly the One Piece TCG community as a whole, whether it's on your channel, my channel, or everyone else's channel. I think that One Piece is really, I mean, 2022 was an awesome year for One Piece, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I think that 2023 has the chance to be something kind of spectacular.
Yeah, I completely agree. Whether it was the anime, the manga, obviously the release of the card game, 2022 was an absolute blast. 2023 is looking to shape up to be even more amazing. I completely echo those sentiments. It is going to be awesome.
All right. So yeah, I mean, I absolutely agree. And so that is it for all the information. For anyone who is interested, please join the Discord. Go check out the announcements. I have information on there. And if you have any questions about things, please feel free to, comment down below, on this video, or if you're in the Discord, we do have a tournament chat where you can ask questions. But I think that's it for the information. Blackbeard, is there anything you wanted to tell the audience before we head out?
All I want to say is, if you're not already subscribed to the other decks and you're watching this, what you guys doing? Go ahead, hit that like button first. Make sure to hit that like button first. Then go ahead and hit subscribe. Join the Discord. Join the tournament. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful new year.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And yeah, I echo the sentiment. If you haven't already, check out Blackbeard TCG. Fantastic content creator. Content creator on the rise, 100%. Can't wait to see what he does, and I'm excited to be working with him on this tournament. I think it's going to be a huge amount of fun. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. And remember, captains, build what you like, play what you love. And I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one, everyone.
Peace.